Well, hi everyone, Omega Kuno here. We are on Omega Pod and it's amazing. I really appreciate God for every opportunity and every guest that's coming here. They are really a blessing. And we thank God for their lives because they are impacting our lives. They are telling us their testimonies, which are touching. Some they cry, some they laugh about them. It's just a beautiful thing. But moreover, we see the grace and the favor of God. And I'm excited today. I've got one of my favorite guys. It's so amazing, and we'll hear about that more when we talk about that. But I really honor this man, and I will tell you why later on. He's here, my friend and my brother, Pastor. Yeah, David Dee.
Thank you
Welcome,
so
bro.
much. Thank you
Yeah,
so much for having me.
yeah,
I've been looking forward to coming since I got the invite.
yeah.
I've been saying I cannot wait.
Yes.
But thank you so much for having me. What an honor. You're doing an awesome work
Wow.
on this platform. Yeah.
I'm grateful. I'm grateful
Yeah.
for this. And how are you doing, man? How
I'm
you
doing
doing?
good.
Yeah.
We just celebrated 21 years in marriage, my wife and I. I know you're on 16, so
Yeah.
we are
I'm coming.
like legends when it comes to this thing.
Yeah.
So my daughter
Yeah.
has finished university.
Yay.
She wants to go study overseas. So yeah, but it's great. I think
Sure.
church has done 10 years. So I've been a pastor
Yay.
of one church for 10 years. So I've got pastors. It's just that people don't know that I've got pastors.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting. So the life has been so good.
Sure.
Now it's stable.
Wow.
But of course, everybody will ask you, when is the next album? I even forget, I'm supposed to sing.
Yeah, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, but life has been so good.
Wow.
I'm so grateful to
Yes.
God. Yeah.
What I love about you, you are family orientated.
Oh, yes.
You are a family man. And since I've met with you, I remember the gig I met you first. I'll tell you how good my memory is. We were in Alexandra.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and there was few people. It was not that full, but it was somewhere in Alex. But the atmosphere. That's for the first time. And you were wearing, you love black.
Yeah.
Identify that you love black, and then you love. Are you a biker?
No, not really.
Not really. But that time when I saw you, I said, this one has packed a bike outside. Because
the jacket and stuff.
The jacket. And I saw you wearing that on one of your songs on TV.
Yeah.
And that night you were wearing it. It was a jacket that has black, that has
I think
leather.
It was a biker jacket.
Yes. That's how
that must have been many years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that must have been many years ago.
And that time, first question you asked me when I greeted you, you asked how's family. I was like, yeah, okay. This is very interesting that such a young guy will ask me that.
How's family?
How's family?
Well, even now I asked how's family, how's your son, how's your wife. I think our success. Yeah, thank you for that. I measure my success with family.
Sure.
Because we have a climax in life, being that it's career, finance, fame. But when we go down at 60 to retire, it matters who you kept. So if you didn't have family, you're going to be alone with all your millions. And of course, fans, they move on. Supporters move on. So I think family is everything. If you have to invest in anything, I would say call. If you have a child, one of the things that breaks my heart is people who leave their children. So I'm talking artists or preachers. If you leave your child, it's the worst thing you can ever do. No matter how many awards you can get, you are like a failure and a loser, because that is your blood, that is your seed, that is you. And you just neglected it. So I'm a very much family man, yeah. And I think when my kids succeed, I feel like I'm more successful. I'd rather downgrade my life and make sure that they've got, like a best life. Yeah. So that is how I view life.
I love what you say, because we make a big mistake.
Oh, yeah.
As pastors and as artists.
Yeah.
Whether female or male, it's almost same thing.
It's the same thing. Yeah.
We leave them behind so much.
Yeah.
And we only realize when it's now too late that, I've made a terrible mistake here.
Yeah.
I've left my wife there and
at the back, yeah.
and I'm here. And when I leave her there behind, I leave her with almost 99% of responsibility of kids.
Yeah.
and all that, and you ask yourself as a male
As a male,
to say, why are they so connected to the mother? Labantwana bantandi, or what's happening? Or have I done something?
Yeah, just an ATM.
Yeah.
You just pay the bills.
Yo, and it's not all about that.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
And the responsibility. So there's two things. I mean, the Bible says it brings a wife to help us. So imagine if she can't help you with your career. The question is, who's helping you? Because you become something that what God did not intend. Because you don't have a helper. So your wife is supposed to be helping you. Not that every wife will be a manager or PA or whatever, but the help is a simple, my wife would say something very simple, the musicians we were playing with last time, they were spot on, their hearts were right. These ones, skill is there, but watch the heart. It might not be a manager's point, but what she just say, for you to deliver in the presence of God, watch the heart of the team. Make sure you've got people who have the best interest, who are desiring God. Now, that is helping, but it's helping me with my purpose in terms of the ministry, music. Our kids were supposed to the Bible says, bring up a child, the ways that he should grow, so that when he's grown, he must not depart from it. Now, when do you raise your child if you have no access to your children? Because you are this mega star outside, and then at home, you just want to rest, you want to shut down, and you're still a mega star. You're trying to, you're still David Dee even at home.
Mm-hmm.
So at home, I'm Dee. My daughter literally comes and, either figgles me in the neck.
Sure.
She can play with me, even though I'm a preacher who can prophesy, heal the sick, minister to thousands of people. But at home, she would say, when are we going for breakfast? And then we could just go and just chat. When are we running together? And I'm thinking, how many preachers can your daughter, can your son say, when are we running? When are we talking? When are we doing this? And I think we miss it while we are chasing after these things. So we are responsible to bring up our children, and our wives are supposed to help us.
Sure.
But we normally leave them and say, no, I think I need an experienced manager.
Hey.
Yeah. And they will help you, and you become something else.
Yes.
Yeah. When you are tired, no, take this. And then suddenly, how did you get addicted? You left your helper.
Ay.
Yeah. And I think most of the guys who have either divorced, it happened the day they say, stay at home. You raise the kid. So my wife travels with me.
Yeah.
So what happens in everything that is a preaching or in fact, it's awkward when I'm alone. I'd rather book a flight. We don't mind. We have a budget for that. We'd travel so that we spend the same time in a hotel. Because I'm so busy, then when do we go out? Then we go out in the middle of, events, traveling, ministry. So she can't stay behind, because when she's behind, then who's going to help me?
Who's going to help you?
Yeah, not with music per se, but with purpose.
Yeah.
Don't what? Yeah. So I've, since I've been in ministry, I've avoided alcohol, avoided drugs, avoided, women. Why? Because there's a helper.
Yes.
Other people will not help me with those things. It will be like, we're also doing it. You just do your thing as long as you are happy. But that's not helping.
Sure.
Yeah. Your wife can just look at you and help you, and you change. if you're saying a joke that is not right, you can't even lie when your wife is there. I mean, it's like,
it's like,
you can't say, one time was this, and she just looks at you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I think so, yeah.
Sure. And how long you've been in the ministry?
So we've been leading a church for 11. We're on 11th year now.
11th year,
This
right.
October, we are, 2025, we're celebrating 11 years.
Sure.
So I've served for 14 years.
Yeah.
So I've been a musician in a church for 3 churches. First 3, another 3, another one 7. So I've served in all these churches for a good number of 13 years. Then on the 14th year, we started we're released.
Yes.
So I've been in the ministry I was ordained a pastor 2008. But I was a youth pastor.
Right.
And I didn't want to be a pastor.
Yeah.
Call me D. Everybody was fighting.
Yeah.
I was fighting. So, but I've been in a ministry. So I was leading a youth, and I grew. But my father is a pastor.
Okay.
And my grandfather is a pastor.
Yeah.
So I'm a 3rd generation pastor.
Yeah.
So some people are struggling. It's not really a struggle. It's like a family business.
you're answering me because the other time another pastor was asking me, how did the call come to you, Omega? And then I said, okay, of course, it's God, who really will call
Called
you.
you,
We
yeah.
don't call ourselves.
Yeah, it's true.
And then my grandfather was a pastor.
Yes.
My
yeah.
father is a pastor.
Yes.
So I'm a third
That generation.
So
yeah. It's a family thing.
Yeah, it's a family thing. I
It
couldn't
would be
escape
awkward
it.
most on mathematics.
Yeah,
And I was like, how?
Yeah, and
True.
yes, of course, I'm doing well in the industry.
Yeah.
Singing, it's okay. But yeah, I couldn't run away from it.
Yeah, I ran away for a long time because
I did
my
myself.
grandfather was. We're
Yes.
from African Gospel Church. So
Yeah.
African Gospel Church is just like assemblies.
Yes,
It's like
yes.
your faith mission.
Sure.
So very strict. So I didn't want that.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted a church, and I saw how my dad, we're 8 of us at home, my siblings. And I saw that other 2 kids are there, other 3 kids are there. And I said, I don't want this. The day I become a pastor, I want my kids to be here. I want to do church with them. In fact, I realized that sometimes mega churches,
Sure.
can be a challenge if you're trying to raise your kids in a very close proximity.
Hey.
So if you have a mega career, like you are big on the brand, then it's okay when the church is like a family. So our church,
Sure.
I know everyone. Like, of course, I know all my leaders by name and surname, but I kind of know everyone because I come from a place where the church was big. Every 3 years they change you. You are in another place. So you don't know the people. Then you change you. Then I realized that you're preaching, but you don't know who you are preaching to.
Hey.
Then I said to the Lord, when I become a pastor, I want to preach to people that I know.
Right.
So I want to know a guy when he's single, marry him. So when he makes mistakes, I can say, but you remember when you were dating that other girl, how things, change and how God has helped you. Then it's easy then to preach Christ in a practical way. Yeah. So I started, 2008, that's where my journey of ordination began. But I was released to start a church in 2013. For those few months, we were finding ourselves. Then 2014, we started officially.
Yeah.
And we've been pushing Pretoria. We are in Pretoria East. And then we kind of growing step by step.
Wow.
So another pastor said, I didn't know you were a pastor of a church.
Yeah.
I thought you were a music leader.
Yeah.
I said, that's good.
And I have a very interesting question here, Muruti. I know I've called you here to speak about the industry, you're coming into the industry, your life and all that. But this question might help someone. What are the especially for the young upcoming artists and so on, the danger of the industry? Like we know that we are gospel artists, and so on, but industry has its own things that can really put you away from the thing of God.
Yes, that's true.
Actually,
Yeah.
what are the danger flags that we should avoid? As someone coming into the industry, what is there that you need to open your eyes into so that you must not find yourself, shift away into even in God's purpose? Because it does
It's a
happen.
very powerful question.
Yeah.
I always look at it like this. Gospel music needs you to be a Christian.
Yeah, that's number one.
So you can't sing gospel. It's like singing reggae and you don't have dreads, and I don't know how it works. I mean,
I love that example.
I mean, because normally those people, they have to sing. It's all about the whole look, the lifestyle, and everything.
Yeah.
But I think gospel needs you to be that.
Sure.
So that you can sing. So if you don't want to be a Christian, I would recommend you sing other things. Because gospel is not the sound, it's actually a message. And then another thing that we do, we inspire people, which is our spirit pouring out into other people. So when they sing, I'll use the word inhale. So they take out our spirit. They say, oh, Omega, you are inspiring me. You are inspiriting me. So the question is, what are you inspiriting me with? So you must think about this. So it's only in gospel where we actually release, the anointing. We release our spirit. We know that, God says to Moses, I will take your spirit and pour it on your leaders. So we know he's talking about his vision, his passion, whatever. But we know that your spirit can be poured out to people. So if I listen to someone who is demon-possessed, talking depression, sooner or later I'll find myself depressed.
Sure.
Why? Because they keep inspiring me. So I would say every person must be a Christian.
Hey.
Now, being a Christian is standard. You can be a Christian who's an usher or a singer, but it's standard. You need to be Tonzo Pulus, where you must be water baptized, Holy Ghost baptized. You must do your believers class or whatever, just grow. You must serve a church.
Serve a church.
I wonder, an artist who doesn't have a church, I'm thinking, but okay, how does it work? It's like a student who doesn't go to school. Then don't call yourself a student because there's no school you're attending. There must be a local church. Now, a local church will help you. Remember, you are inspiring people. So the local church will help you to give something. Jesus says you can't give what you don't have.
You don't have.
So
you're right.
You get some stuff when you're at church. Your pastor is talking. If you are serving, the question is, as an artist, should I sing should I be in a music team? The answer is yes. It would be awkward if you're in usher. It's like Omega being an usher at church, and then the choir is struggling. You should be doing what you do. If you are in business, help the church with finances. If you are a police, help the church with protocol and security. I think it makes sense to help where you are. So, but you should be a Christian. You should grow your Christian walk. And what is growth? So somebody asked me, what is growth? I said, growth is very easy. At school, it's grade 1 to grade 12. At university, is year number 1 to year number 4, whatever degree.
Yeah, degree.
And then there's work. Why career is measured and Christian walk is not measured? But we should measure, are you on grade 5 or are you in grade 12? And how do we know? We know by your responsibility.
Hey.
Grade 1, they just study A, B, C, D, E.
Yes.
At grade 12, you're studying serious stuff. A Christian who has no measure of growth then is an artist who is going to inspire people with junk. You're going to inspire people. This week, you're going to be this artist. Next week, you're going to be that artist. There will be no Christ in you. And Christ is forming growth.
Hey.
So the more you grow, the more Christ is formed.
Hey.
And the truth is that will never be the full measure of Christ until he appears. Because the Bible says when he appears, then we will be changed. Which means, so what does it mean? It means even if I'm a bishop or whatever I am, I shouldn't claim that I am better because I'm being formed.
Yes,
I'm being saved.
Right.
So, but in the midst of being saved, I'm inspiring people
with
who you are. So that's why we have a problem with young pastors who still, dating and jolling and he's inspiring people with the same spirit because he's like on grade 4. But we are in a hurry because everybody wants to start a church. Everybody wants to record the album. Everybody wants to release. But when you are releasing, you have a microphone of the whole world, but you are empty because you are like so young and you don't want to spend time in growth, prayer, serving. People, they think when you pray, you grow. No, when you serve. Because serving tests growth. Yeah. When people, like your Omega, and you come and the band is late. Are you going to start saying, this is not how we do things in the industry? We're not in the industry. We're at church. Yeah. If the soprano keeps on coming out, you can't be shouting.
And
then they begin to grow you. They grow the fruit of the Spirit. They grow you. Then you're becoming like Christ because you are singing with these amateurs. But that's where Christ is formed. And I think that's where artists are missing it. We should be Christians before we are artists. Yeah.
That is very profound because I was asking that so that young people and young musicians, worshipers must understand that you need to be ready for this thing. Because it either will make you or it's gonna break you. Because it's dangerous out there.
And there's no second chances, huh?
Yeah.
There's few who have came back from once you blew it, it's like those guys who get millions. After they blow it, there will be no millions again. Not in this lifetime. It hardly happens. So which means you have one chance.
And which is worse now because now it's worse than when we started, Muruti. Me and you and our generation. Technology was not at
as
this
advanced.
level, as advanced as now.
True.
Because now it's so quick. You will do something as a young artist now coming up and it trends. It kills you.
And you're finished.
you're finished.
Yeah.
TikTok is so fast, like really, you will trend
Yeah.
and become famous with the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Because you were not ready, and it will take you out, lead you to depression, to stress.
You are not matured enough.
You are not matured, and
True.
and now the danger is that, Muruti, it leads them. You will explain that more into it. It leads them to that thing of even now hating God.
Yeah.
They end up now leaving church.
Oh, yes.
Blaming everyone.
Yeah.
They blame the pastor. They
Blame
blame
the
the worship
parents.
team.
Yeah.
They blame. I was not given an opportunity at church. They blame parents. Yeah. Because you wanted something that. Yeah.
Before time. Yeah.
Yay.
It's true. Because so I ask people when they want to get married, like, why do you want to get married? Because if you're talking about just intimacy, I mean, there's so much intimacy there, you'll be running away from it. If you want to be famous, why do you want to be famous? Like, just ask yourself.
Why?
Like, just ask, like, why do I'm personally, I don't want to trend. Like, because I mean, if I trend, I need to sustain that. Because if I'm not trending, like I've fallen.
Yes.
So if you trend, you must then trend for the rest of your life. Have you noticed that Jesus at 30, when he turned the water into wine, say, no, it's not my time. Mom says, do it.
Sure.
It took him 3 years to be on a cross.
Once
we know you and every evil spirit knows you, then that's it. Your ministry is actually, you have reached your climax. So sometimes the fame, it can work against you if you don't know why.
If you don't know why, right?
If you don't know why. Okay,
why?
You want money. Why do you want money? Like are you not okay with the car you drive, with the house you live in, you eat 3 meals a day? If you say prosperity, why do you want that? Because when you have it and you are stingy, then it destroys you. Because you start blaming and you want to control everybody. If you have resources and you understand God has blessed me so I can be a blessing. You ministered in one of our crusades. It was fairly like, I think if day 1 or day 2, a few people, you ministered as if we're in the thousands and thousands of crowd.
Man.
So you understood, why am I having a gift? And why do I have this talent?
Sure.
And why do I have a brand? And you ministered there because your why was so clear. To somebody else would be like, oh, I'm bothered. Why am I here? I need this much. Yes, we charge because it's our work. But the why, I think, is important. So most of the guys, they get to be angry because at first place, they became famous by mistake.
Oh, my word.
Yeah, I think so. We even call them one-hit wonder. Most of the people that one-hit wonder, they either take drugs or they're in jail or they're living a crazy life because you got famous by mistake. But if God was intentional, I mean, I know your story. You share your story all the time.
Yeah.
How you wanted it, and for years, and how slow it began, and how you worked your way up.
Sure.
So now here's a young 20-year-old. I want to be like Omega, but I want to, because the technology is there. I want to just record my single. I've got the voice. But they forget about the steps you have taken, which build your character, and they don't have that character.
Oh, my word.
And then they crash. And they wonder why you don't crash when you go through challenges, when answers are not, when prayers are not being answered, and you're still the same guy. You struggle, but you get up, you're still the same guy. Why? Because God has built you for years. And I think it goes back to the same point. Just be a Christian and grow your journey. If I were to say anything to a person, how's your life? How's your Christian walk out of 10? If Jesus were to come and do stock taking today and just say, let me check, out of 10, where would you be found? Let's say we are practicing rapture. We're not doing the real thing. Most of the artists and preachers, we might be left behind.
Oh, my word.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think so.
Because this is a journey of testing
the
yourself. It's not sweets and jade and custard always.
Oh, yes.
For an example, before I got married, I wanted this so much, but I was like you say, there were challenges before the marriage. Of being in the industry, being sabotaged, being robbed and all that. Even after I got married, still working on it, I had another now challenge because now I'm married. And the devil told me that, Omega, you cannot have kids, bro.
Yeah.
Struggled for 11 years, 4 miscarriages,
Sure.
operations in between.
Sure.
Here I'm working to find my feet in the industry.
Sure.
Now I'm married
Sure.
again. Here's another
Sure.
double portion of problems
Sure.
coming in. We're
And the
still-
stigma that comes with it, I cannot imagine.
Yeah, my wife is crying here.
Sure.
I want this thing.
And you are healing everyone. You are ministering. Everybody, you are prophesying. Everybody's getting babies.
Bruh, there's a song I did with Spirit of Praise. I think, I don't know whether it was volume 4 or 5. Busa Jesu.
Sure. Yes.
There's a moment whereby
Oh, yes.
I was on my knees towards
Oh,
the end of
yes.
the song. I was doing that part, King of Zion.
Yeah.
Bishop Benjamin Dube came and he helped me with the song because I was on my knees crying.
Sure.
The whole 5,000 fully sold out
Sure.
Carnival City, they thought this one is just deep in the spirit. Bruh, I was crying tears because I found
Sure.
a moment and an altar to cry because that week we experienced miscarriage with my wife.
Can you believe it?
Yeah. And when the song was released,
My God.
I got testimonies from people, another couple saying we were
Sure.
rushing to the hospital and we were playing your song, Busa, Jesu Busa.
Sure.
And God, through the environment and the atmosphere in our car
Sure.
with your song,
Sure.
God saved our child.
Wow.
I was crying at Carnival. I
Wow.
lost a child.
Wow.
And I'm emphasizing on what you said now that,
My goodness.
you know,
Sure.
with my experience and
Yeah.
tears, God saved, someone's child. And I
Sure.
was crying to say, Lord.
And this is a making of a believer.
Yes, of a believer.
You are because
Yes.
I don't know how you took it.
Oh, bro.
Because I can't. I mean, I've got, as I said, I'm a family man.
Yeah.
And I said to God in prayer, and I said, look, I see pastors losing children.
Yeah.
If something like this were to happen,
Yeah.
It will take your grace because I will lose
Sure.
my mind.
Sure.
Now, for you to go through it
Yeah.
not once,
Yeah.
4 times,
Yeah.
and still be willing to say, Lord, I trust you.
Yeah.
Because for you to say, I'm not going to lose this marriage, it means you are trusting God.
Yes.
I don't know how you go on a 5th time in faith, but that's what makes a Christian.
Sure.
That's what I know. We talk about David killing a lion,
Yeah.
we're killing a bear.
Yeah.
It's just when he meets Goliath, he has had his challenges.
Sure.
So when you get to the big moment in life, have you grown with the Lord? And I think what has kept you is the altar of prayer, which most young people might desire your brand and the standard, but they don't desire your prayer life. They don't desire your commitment to God as God, not the God of fame who makes us successful,
Right.
but the God of just a relationship.
Yes.
To say, look, even if I don't have all this, I'm still the Omega to you.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
I think what a powerful testimony.
Yeah.
And the Bible says we overcome by testimonies. See the word, what
Yeah.
you say. So funny enough, after I spoke to you about this, another preacher called, talking about miscarriage and everything. He says, man, I have to go and preach. And then, this has just happened. And I need to go and preach. And I need to pray for people. I need to bless people's babies. And I was so heartbroken. And I began to share. I said, I don't know if you've heard, Omega's testimony.
Yeah.
Because it was the first time seeing a person who's so boldly talking about it.
Yeah.
Because in African culture, we put a stigma.
Yeah.
Yes. We think there's something that you have done or something the wife has done.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you got to make it like a simple testimony.
Sure.
I said, if you have not heard this testimony, search for it.
Yeah.
You will be encouraged.
Sure.
Not once, not twice, but the man went, but the boy is growing. God is blessed.
Yeah.
I said, he will do it.
Yeah.
The same God that did it for him,
Yeah.
he will surely do it for you.
Yes.
Because I can't encourage him about my stuff because I didn't go through this.
Youth. Yeah.
It's more like even the verses.
Yeah.
I mean, I talk about Hannah, but it's not the same.
Yes. Yeah. So I was not diverting people. I was just bringing that
I get you.
to help
get you.
the young people
Yeah.
and those who wants to see themselves in greater platforms tomorrow. To say whatever level that you want, it also comes with some stuff.
You must be willing to pay that price.
Yeah. No, you must be willing.
Amen.
Muruti David Dee is not here today. Looking at him being a successful pastor who's running a 11-year
Church.
now and
Music
family.
career.
Then you
Yeah.
think it's him smiling today. You thinking that no, it all I can just start a church next door and just kill this thing. There are seasons that
There are
you
seasons.
went through testing.
We are still going through seasons. So that's the thing. So it's just that what we go through, a new guy. So I meet pastors who have started churches who want to close. And I tell them, as soon as once you have started, you can't close. I'd rather help you with whatever. If you need money, get over challenge. Let me just put money on the thing if you want offering, but you can't close. Sunday morning, go work. Because you can't say I heard God with a group of people, and tomorrow you say I did not hear God.
Hey.
It's like marriage. We can't tell anyone to divorce. Even if we hear they are beating each other, we need to find a way. Why are we beating each other? But the scripture doesn't. God hates divorce. So as a pastor, I can tell that these ones need to be better if they were not together. But I can't say that because we lived by the word. And the word tells us God hates this thing because children will be affected, families will be affected, and the scars, they are permanent. So the challenge that comes with the positions is very high.
Sure. Yeah. There's I call it when you're at TV, they'll say advert in radio. So I've got my own kind of advert here where we go over and we come back. So we go to your we call it Insta what?
Okay.
We get into your Instagram, we take any picture we want to take.
Okay.
And then we then ask you, where were you? What was happening and all that and all that. So you're gonna point on the screen.
Oh, it's a good picture of me, yeah. We were marrying one of our church members.
Oh wow!
So I was
beautiful.
officiating a wedding. I hardly put a collar.
Yeah,
So when people get married, we ask them, "Should I look like this?" They say, "Please."
Yeah.
Our parents would appreciate it. So we were in Leboa Homo, I think. But this is Limpopo, yeah. We were marrying. It was a beautiful wedding.
Wow, man.
And funny thing, my wife prophesied on to the bride that you will marry within 6 months. And she was single.
Hi.
She was single. She says, I don't have anyone. I know you're a woman of God, you prophesy, but I think here it's not
what
true.
What are you saying? Yeah.
6 months later, we're marrying them. The guy came and said, I'm not looking for jolling. I want to marry. You are a wife to me. The man went, paid lobola, full thing, once, second time. That was it. And says, Pastor, I've got a date.
The God we serve.
They met the same year. We're marrying them the same year. So that is a testimony. So I want to say to anyone who thinks God is not answering.
Hey, come on.
God answers. You can be 40. You can be 50. We will marry you. If God said it, there's no witch, there's no devil who can stop it. It will happen.
Woo.
And it don't happen according to the ways of man. 5 years of dating. No.
Hey.
You meet someone who says, I'm ready. The lobola man is there. The wedding man is there. I just want you to know, do you want to be a wife? Or you want to be a girlfriend?
What do you want?
Yeah, so that's a testimony of this picture.
Powerful testimony of the picture. Thank you, Muru. The second picture, please.
My goodness. And this was last year.
Okay.
So the other picture, everything was last year. I think that was the end of the year. But this one, we were, so what we do, randomly, we just go out for lunch. I was with the kids, so my daughter took this picture. So you won't see our kids most of the time in our pictures. But it was after church. So this is Sunday. So see me, I don't wear a tie during the week, definitely. So I was from the pulpit and I decided, let's go. So the interesting thing, that's my wife's real hair. Okay, she's got singers, but her hair is like that.
Really?
So it's white, So she just added,
it's like that
by nature, she's got like white hair now.
For the first time, seriously?
Seriously. So to those who are looking at this picture, there she's like all, it's gray, silver gray, I guess. She didn't dye. Hair. She didn't dye it like that, natural hair. So she just added singles. And then, so the beauty about ladies is that they can change hair. Well, me, I'm like this in the real hair. But this was after church.
Yes.
And then we were somewhere for lunch.
Oh, that's a
with
beautiful
our-
picture, Moruti. That's a beautiful
Thank you.
picture. Yeah. Next picture, please.
Oh, Josie.
Makola.
I tell you,
Oh,
one
this
of the
man,
best
man.
hearts ever.
Yay, man.
So this was at Pastor Michael David's church.
All right.
We were doing this. This was my first, I think, spontaneous worship encounter.
Right. All right.
Spontaneous encounter.
You're right.
It was at his church.
Yeah.
So the significant thing about this day, I was from a place called Mkondo or Pitritif.
Okay.
Ministering
All
there.
right.
So when I came back, so I drove from there straight to Kruger Stop.
Yeah.
But we went and passed there in Pretoria East by Main Lane,
Yeah.
to view a house, and that is our house today.
Oh.
So that day we just picked the house.
Oh my God.
I tell you. And I said to my wife, well, since it's on a highway, but definitely next to Main Lane there, I said, it can't, because our budget and everything, it can't be, we're just behind the Sun Arena.
What are you saying?
So I walked. So my son actually walked to school there. We just walked there. We stayed there. But this day we went to view the place, and I said, I like it. Can we sign? And Lisa signed. 5 days later, everything was approved. We moved in. So yeah, this picture, it has that history.
God.
We took a picture. So we're busy worshiping there. I didn't know. I'm walking by faith.
Come on now. So you were sealing the signature, spontaneous worship.
This was the first time at the Pastor Michael's church. I didn't even know what spontaneous was.
Yeah,
so I asked them, when am I coming in? They said, no. The mic is there. Just I encourage you to do them. You must do one of the spontaneous with him. And they don't sing known songs.
Yeah.
So they compose.
While
we are there.
Yeah.
So in the beginning, I kind of held back. I was thinking, I'm waiting for Moyo Ingwele. When he's gonna come in. Where's my key? They didn't wait for me. I find myself, I never sang so many new songs. It was awesome.
Yeah. Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. No, that's a genius producer as well, Makola. That's he's the best. Yeah. Next picture, please. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
My God.
So this was our 10-year anniversary.
Oh, wow.
So we were ordaining some of our leaders. So our church is a school. So that's what maybe most people don't see, a lot of interaction online. It's privately, it's a school.
Okay.
So currently we have about 70 students in different levels of studying. Mm-hmm. So here, I think this was where some of the leaders that were being raised from another level.
Yes, sir.
And this is Prophet Andre and his wife, one of the senior prophets in the country.
Yeah.
So he was speaking for us that day.
Yeah.
He's a mentor to my wife.
Wow.
As a prophet. Good friend of mine, Apostle Oscar.
Yeah.
So when I do Zimbabwe crusade, it's with that gentleman there. He loves crusades.
Wow.
We love winning souls.
Wow.
So this picture it's very memorable. My dad was there. He's sitting somewhere.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he's like, so I'm proud of you. So I'm proud of you. So this was our 10-year anniversary.
Oh, wow, man. Wow. That picture says a lot.
Every picture is a history, I guess. Huh?
Hey, I'm telling you,
My goodness, you
guys
carries
so much weight.
You spotted beautiful pictures.
Yeah, thank you. Do you still have? Yeah, there we go. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful, Muruti. Thank you.
Man, I wish we had taken pictures first time we met, so we can say this was the first day we met.
No, but I'm still coming. I'm coming. Yeah, it's been a while. I should come.
No, it's been a while. I think when we do, we'll meet in a crusade. So I use music as a tool now. Mm-hmm. It has to be for something.
Yeah.
Because we've been singing. I don't know how many shows we have done.
Sure.
So when you have to sing, there must be bigger reasons than just singing. Last time we met, somebody was either raising funds for a building. Wrote a board or something. Yeah. So I like those because the bigger cost. But if you just want to sing and have a good time, call other people. Man. Yeah. Because I'm from church. I'm supposed to be preaching.
I hear you.
Yeah.
And now let's get into your music industry journey, Muruti.
All right.
Pastor D.
Yeah.
Or David Dee.
David Dee, actually.
Yeah. No, we done with the pastor. David Dee. Is it your stage name or is it, how did it come?
So my name is David.
Yeah.
But when you grow up,
Yeah.
they shorten it.
Of
So I'm
course.
from KZN.
Right.
Same township as Kayamteto.
Oh.
So, we are from Mlazi.
Yeah.
I think Togozo also comes from that side.
Yeah.
So I'm from like Kwavi, right? When you come in there by Kwamex, nearby.
Okay.
So those who know,
Yes,
Mlazi, that's where I come from. So David, but they'll call you D.
Oh, okay.
They will just shorten it. But if you're Nompumele, they'll call you Mpume.
Mpume, yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
So D came about. So we thought now that I'm becoming an artist, should I call myself with the D was too short? And then David was like, okay, everyone is David.
Yeah.
So we came up with David D.
Yes.
But now it threw people off because they thought me and Sharon D are related.
Oh,
and we're not related.
Because of the D. Right.
She's also, the D either is Lamini or whatever. I don't know where the D came from. But mine came from David.
Yeah.
And then there's no D family. No, I'm a Pungane. I'm a Pungane.
Yeah.
So David D came like that.
Oh, yeah.
It worked against me because in case then they didn't think I speak Zulu.
Because now,
because you're like David D. It's like, hey, this guy, maybe he's American, but he's learned Zulu well.
Yeah.
It really discouraged me.
And now God blessed you with that
and
American image.
And I lost all my Zulu, my KZN gigs. I blame the organizers. They put me with colors and Indians.
Bring the American here.
They put me with colors and Indians. I never get.
Yeah.
I've never got any KZN government events.
No, because they're thinking.
I'm not sure the man is going to communicate with us. Just a joke.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. But it's a beautiful name, though. Yeah, it is.
Well, I guess it's unique. Yeah. But it worked again. I should have said I'm Simpiwe David. It would have worked for me. My other name is Simpiwe. I mean, I would have called it beat of shows.
I'm telling you. Yes.
Yeah. Even now, they still say, are you? Oh, I didn't know you were.
Sure. The song that I still love today, Moyo, bro.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, man.
Beautiful song. We recorded 2017.
Yeah.
2019.
Hey,
just before COVID time came.
Yeah, that's so.
And I think I give credit to Joseph.
Hey, bro, that song.
He plays. We can play it for an hour.
Sure.
Yeah, I give credit to Joseph.
It has that thing, bro.
Yeah, the song was actually written by a guy called Ntokozo Ngongoma. So Ntokozo writes beautiful songs. So the reason I share this, because I write songs. People say, because I'm a songwriter.
Mm-hmm.
I write books, I write songs. But not every song that I write would make it for me. So you must allow people to write songs for you.
Yeah.
So when he gave me the song, I didn't want it. He forced me to come to a rehearsal. I'm there. I'm like I took the video when they were rehearsing. I gave to Joseph. I said, "Hey, Joseph, we've got songs, but in Ntokozo, he's got this thing, man. Tell me what do you think." Joseph said, "This is good, man." Then he came up with the way they feel.
Yes.
Then it became a song.
Yeah.
It
this
became
church in Kruger's top. I went there. Normally, what they do, the pastor, I don't know whether it's by choice or what, but he doesn't really use full band.
Okay.
He just uses CD.
Right.
He plays music
like tracks and music. Okay.
Yes. And they will have a beautiful. And I was performing backtrack.
Okay.
At that church. He just loved that.
Oh yeah.
And then when I got there, they were playing your song just before they start with that song.
Wow.
It took them like that messed up the save. It's just there. So it carries so much
glory.
Yeah.
And funny thing, I'm sure you know this.
Yeah.
When you minister, it's not you like the Omega.
Yeah.
So you get ministered back when you listen. Yes. So as you are speaking, I'm just feeling the goosebumps already because I know I can't take credit of what the atmosphere.
It happens. Yeah.
But I tell you, God is amazing.
Yes.
And we've received so many testimonies.
Sure.
In fact, it's one of our most streamed songs. One of the most sang. Funny enough, I thought I'll be famous after that song.
But
people, they discover it now. Says, but I didn't know this song. I didn't know it's you, So, but I guess the Lord has His own way.
His own ways, yeah.
Because sometimes when the song becomes too big, it then loses momentum after that. But if it's a slow burn, then it can sustain. I mean, your Alpha and Omega, it's been there for many years. But it has picked up nice. Yeah. But the songs that you are writing, they also like they can be sang 10,
Yeah.
20 years later.
That's
So I
true.
think that's a grace.
Yes,
That's a
yes,
grace. Yeah.
yes. And then, and in terms of work, how many albums do you have now?
So I've got 4 albums: season
Yes.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4.
Yes.
So we call them seasons because
Yeah.
we used to have concerts and we
Mhm.
call them seasons concert in Pretoria.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll have different artists.
Mm-hmm.
Funny thing, in some of our shows in Pretoria, most of the guys that you know that are either artists now, they
Yeah.
used to perform in our shows.
Sure.
You know, so my first show, I was with a boy band. It was in 2000 at Opera.
Hey.
I don't know what we were doing in 2000.
Yeah, 2000. That was yo. 2000. I think it was then I came to Soweto, staying with another guy, trying to
Yeah.
to figure out what I'm gonna do with
Your
the
life.
music. Yeah, with my life. Yeah.
Yeah.
2000.
That's where I was with the band Real Joy. We were a 4-boy band. That's where we started. We started singing. And then we pushed. Then I started in 2006 with my kind of like solo career. But yeah, that's where it started.
You know, when you're taking me to 2000 and you saying that now that you had bringing now the band and trying to do,
Yeah.
you know, when we are getting platforms like this, podcast, TV, or
Yeah.
radio, or whatever, actually, if we were gonna tell our stories,
Yeah.
30 minutes is not enough.
No, it's not
Because
enough.
we are cutting, we are not saying. I mean,
Yeah.
if I can ask you to remember everything from 2000 and we say, let's
Yeah.
get into 2001,
And the people I played
2,
with.
3,
And some of the
people-
biggest artists, they had their first break in our shows.
Imagine.
It's just that they will not go and say, thanks, David Dee, you open a
You
platform.
open-
Some, they used to laugh at me with, hey, this leather jackets, you know, you must wear a suit. Like, but now they're the most, you know, when you talk
Casual.
about contemporary music in South Africa, it was not there. We're all singing. The days about the late Vuyo Mqwena, I mean, those were the people we were looking up to, but the music was traditional.
Traditional, yeah.
So this thing of now we are worshiping, now we are temporary, contemporary. It's amazing. But we started with it many
Imagine.
years ago. We were wearing boots back then.
Yeah,
2000.
yeah, of course.
We were wearing white. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying to say. If I can we can go like,
started back then.
yeah.
Yeah.
An hour is not enough. We
That's
need,
true.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
So, any plans in terms of
So
recording?
so the music now, I've got a team at church that sings way better than me now.
Sure.
They write
Yeah.
better songs.
Yeah.
So I'm still figuring out the preaching. I doubt I'm a great preacher. I think I'm a good speaker. Like I speak. So I can
Wow.
talk.
Wow.
But if you have preachers, just let me sing and then I can take announcements. But look, I think I've written 12 books. So it means I've got ways of constructing words together and I write songs. So I think the way forward for me is to release singles, but is to get I Am Worship to actually, do their stuff. They're a team that sings at church. And then, we look forward to see their first project.
Wow.
They are so awesome. And funny thing, 90% of them are PKs. So at church, we've got so many PKs who are coming because I'm a pastor's kid too.
Yeah.
But they write songs. They are so gifted.
Yes.
But what I try to do is to shield them from this life of fame. Because as soon as you expose them, then either they are taken by fame or, somebody's there. So I always want to make sure that I don't leave my dream with them. Like I don't, if I want to record, I must record.
Sure.
If they want to, I must help them.
You must help them.
But I must not fulfill my dream. My season 4, where there was Moengwel, there was like a last album.
Sure.
I wanted to do that. I felt like it takes so much.
Sure.
It takes a lot to do. Because I'm an independent artist.
Yes.
So independent artists, everything we do, you spend, back then, I think that last album, that project alone, just that day, it was 300,000. But you see, that's small compared to what's happening now. But that's 300,000 on a personal capacity. Because there's no big label.
Yeah.
Then I felt like it doesn't make sense that you're spending so much, either 200,000, 300,000 per album.
Yeah.
And then the name is there, but for how far would you go?
Yep.
So that was like supposed to be a last album.
Sure.
But there is a desire for the last.
Yeah.
So I
Let
might
it
be
come.
doing season 5.
Next
year. I've got so many songs. I don't know. I mean, I give to people like,
Come on.
but I think we might be doing a last album next year. But you'll be seeing a lot of singles. So there's a single that we are working with Joseph.
Yeah.
I was at Swaziland last week.
Yes.
Just recorded another single.
Oh, wow.
So we might push 2 singles this year.
Wow.
And then, it's
Wow.
exciting songs. Yeah,
Yeah, it's good. No, we'll be looking. I want to call you back here and we talk about that project. And say, yeah, it's here now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think when you've been talking now, Pastor David Dee, there's this thing that comes in my spirit to say, God has also called you and really graced you with that mentorship kind of a spirit inside of you. Because the other time I hosted Footy.
Oh, yeah.
She spoke
did
well about you.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
And she said that a lot of work, you are the one actually who introduced her, pulling her to say, hey, I think you can sing. You just pointed that.
Yeah.
And she said, I see something in you. And
she's one of the great ones.
Yeah, she talks well. So now hearing you saying, even at church, you want to reserve this for yourself and give the platform to
them. Yeah.
That's a mentorship thing. Yeah.
No, I think it's important. Look, that goes to all of us. You have your name is big. Look, whoever doesn't like you, I don't think they will change. I mean, just let's not try to convince them.
Oh my
you can
God.
release like 10 albums.
Yeah.
Whoever loves you, even if you don't release, they love you.
Wow.
Whoever doesn't like Kate Franklin, there's nothing he can do. Because, I mean, these guys have done all they can.
Sure.
So I've noticed that people who probably enjoy David Dee or know about me, they are happy with what I've done. There's nothing I can do. I can't do backflip and try to do something that I'm not. So the best thing I can do is to open a platform for somebody who is new, who can be better than me, and also not to compete with them. Because sometimes we compete with young artists, and there's no need. Some of them are far gifted.
Yes.
The oil is different. So I'm going to look at the new albums that are coming out. Yep. I posted, I said, are you guys in South Africa? Do you understand what's happening? The recordings, the anointing. I mean, I know Mabongi just released. I was at the recording. I was like, we're like international. Nigeria and South Africa is connected.
Yes.
USA is, but the talent is so much.
Yeah.
So why can't we give a platform? So I want to give a platform to these guys, but we must mentor them.
Yes, sir.
Tell them that, look, industry is drugs, industry is pressure, industry is this, and let's not sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
Because they think it's all flights and hotels and all beautiful lifestyle. It can be you can be depressed on the stage with thousands of people and hate your life. Look at those who end up taking their lives, being that she's Whitney Austin or whoever. They have all the best platforms, but they just hate it because sometimes you need more than just the clap of hands and being cheered on. So we need to sort of mentor the guys who say, look, have a purpose, man. Why do you want to sing? Because now when you are famous, you'll be depressed. In the mall, everyone wants to take a picture of you. Then if you don't like people, then it will be a life that is not nice.
That is not nice. Yeah.
In a plane, you are forced to sit. I mean, going to Durban, I don't think there's. I don't know if there's VIP in those. I mean, you sit there, but everybody sees you when you come in. Now you are bothered by people. So at least have a reason so that you are not bothered by. When you go to churches, I once took pictures, people of 100 people. When I say 100, they said, "Can we take one-on-one?" I said yes.
Yeah.
And I made a mistake because they made a line of 100 people.
Of 100 people.
So when I finished, I could not stop my smile. You were like, it was painful. I don't know how you do pictures. They say, let's just do one group picture. In some place, they tell no, you can't take pictures. And I don't like that. To say, they see us on TV. Now that you are here, why can't you just take just a moment? Yeah. So...
that brings now to deal with that character and bring the spirit of humility as well. Because I was saying to my wife the other time to say, listen, Batoba, haba when they see you at the mall or
Yeah.
when they see you wherever they see you
Yeah.
at the show, they even that thing you are human as well.
Yeah.
They
don't care.
How about totally?
Whether it's Monday or Friday, they don't care.
Yeah. Whether
It's
you are
Omega
rushing,
is here.
yeah.
I'll never see him again.
No, whether you had a bad
And they
day,
start wanna sing to
or
you
you
or
are
whatever.
or you are sick, they don't care. They just they see like they like yeah.
And I'm sure a funny question is is this you?
The other time we took my boy at the hospital and I was frustrated and say we need to see the doctor. Like, and these people come and say, yo, and they started singing my song right at the hospital. My boy sick. Like, yo. And they don't even read the atmosphere in the hospital. And they just see you and you need to drag yourself and pull yourself to their level.
And be kind. Because that's the only encounter they have with you now.
Yo!
Yeah. And you need to smile. Even if you are sick.
No. You need to give it, yeah. And they should be the one telling you to say, oh, you're sick. Yeah. Okay, no, get well. But can we take a picture?
I know you're not well, but can I take Yes.
This other one. But you know what? We can be here the whole day and speak, but you said so much wisdom.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And it helps, to our young people. They listen to this podcast. They take notes.
I listen to this podcast. I watch.
Wow.
And man, I'm blessed. And I learn a lot about your artist. Thank you the way you do it. Some people, they've got their paper key. And then you see question 1, question 2, and now I'm scared of the presenter is scared. I'm scared on their behalf. I mean, the last thing I want is asking me or tell us who is David Dee. And I'm thinking I've been getting that question for the past 10 years of my life. But we just had a conversation and you make everyone feel so relaxed.
Thank you, man.
And you just don't know where the conversation will go. And thank you.
Yeah.
What a beautiful platform. Yeah.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
I am coming to your church. It's 11 years now. It's been a while.
Definitely. Thank you.
The other time I was there, we were in
Mamelodi. It was one of the crusades.
Yeah.
And we do so many crusades for churches, not for us.
Sure.
Because, we have not bought like our land where we have a bigger space. Yeah. So I prefer, while I'm still waiting for our breakthrough, let me help other pastors. Wow. So each crusade can bring up to 50, 100 new members on a Sunday in a particular church.
Yeah.
So I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's costly, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
Especially new souls. But I force them, must baptize them. Baptize them.
I should come. And it's not about the budget.
I know. The relationship.
My heart for the
relationship.
Yeah. No, thank you for coming. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Greetings and love to the family, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Same to you. Greet your wife.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, Pastor David Dee, and wow, what an awesome time. We'll talk the way I enjoy this man, but all is well. We see you again next time. We love you and God bless you.